only purple drink that Royce Rolla's fucking drinking. I've got a bit of banana in there, some blueberries, I've got a couple ice cubes and some milk. It might be a bit windy today, and I'm sorry if it is. Next time I'll learn. I'll know, because it's a slow, gentle breeze, yeah. I was thinking it ain't really going to affect the audio quality, but if it does, I apologise. I'm not extreme suburbanite, but you know what I mean. We're out here in the rural areas. I was gonna evade the wind and go into the woods and that, but look at this fucking grass, man. This shit's long and it's wet. I ain't getting my legs wet just so I can fucking. I ain't that dedicated. Royce Rolla, sort of on the lane. The lane's just there, like the other recording spot, but it's a wee bit for breezy over there, so I had to come into the field where we've got like this nice little row of hedges sheltering me from that wind. Yeah, in this one we're gonna go on about why gang culture is so fucking appealing to young white suburbanites such as myself. Yeah, so gangs first born out of necessity, yeah? You're living in impoverished areas of low income, where there's people in desperate need, yeah? And they'll do silly things to eat, to survive, because that's what it is, it's survival. Gangs tend to form in places where they need to. If you had a gang like similar style gang problem in a small town, it would be fucking massive, and the police would be straight on you. Yeah, and I think that's part of one of the reasons why Haverston, where I'm from, this area's got such a low police presence, yeah, because they know that we ain't violent offenders. We're all peaceful youths down here in the countryside. We might love that gangster lifestyle, and why it's so appealing to us is because our lives are boring. America's got this mentality now where they want to say, oh, I'm from the toughest place. They want to be able to say that their place is the craziest and the most shootings happen there, and it's like they think that almost because they're from that place that means that they're through in with that, do you know what I mean? And it's like in America, a lot of these kids that, whatever, in England, you just think, oh, it's sap. Over there, you could shoot you. I grew up as a youth watching shitloads of documentaries about Bloods, Crips, Latin Kings, mafiosos. So, but then, from watching all these documentaries, you see what that life entails. That there's no good to come from that fucking life, man. I mean, it's good to look a bit gangster, yeah, which is what a lot of musicians do. It's Hollywood, man, it's an act, yeah. But what the kids don't realise, where we had our Uncle Snoop, NWA rapping about doing shootings and all this and that. What's the phrase, man? AK-47 is a tool. Do not make me act a motherfucking fool. I do not believe Ice Cube has ever shot at anyone in his life. I might be wrong. He might have changed, but he does not have that killer vibe that some of these youths in America have got. I don't even know why you'd want to have that, man, because it's like, yeah, fair enough, you're a savage, you're a killer, you're the real deal, but what's so good about that, man? I'm a peaceful man. I'll never do harm to no one. I've never robbed no one. I've never done wrong, yeah. I like the gangster lifestyle. I like the way it looks, because my life's so boring, yeah. I live a sheltered, safe life. And you wonder, but that's why we live so boring, because our lives are so sheltered, and it's there's no sense that we could lose it, do you know what I mean? It's we get that feeling like we're here forever. But in America, say I'm 23 now, I've never lost a friend, not even anyone that I remotely liked, do you know what I mean? I've knew people who I knew died, but they weren't my mates, man. And it's like, to be able to get to my age now and say that, that's rare, like, not just through violence, but no one's died in an accident, no drugs, nothing horrific, do you know what I mean? And that's what I wake up every day and I'm thankful for, man. Especially the ones I love, like my family and whatever. So as long as you've got that in life, man, and your family's doing well, and we're not in a dangerous environment, we can do what we want, we can build up from this environment, we're not in survival mode. That's it, man. Living how I've lived is alright down here in the countryside, because there's no risk. I've never had shit bad happen to me, man. And that's what it is. It's like the grass is always greener. I could be sitting here thinking my life's boring, I never hit no strip clubs up, I ain't got a mate who's a rapper, I ain't got a mad car, nothing like that. But that's not what I look at, man. I look at the other shit, and I want to spread. There's too many people spreading this thug mentality, this bullshit. It's chimp mind like shit, yeah. You ain't gonna get nowhere. Don't get me wrong, you ain't gotta like everyone. I don't like everyone, but I ain't got fucking hatred towards no one either. It's like, because when you carry that bullshit with you, man, it defines you. It makes you a fucking hostile person. I can't be asked for that shit. That's all it is. So I warmed myself up quite a lot, and there's situations where I could have easily escalated and went and done something stupid, because even though I'm in the country, you still have that sense that you don't want to let people step on you and walk over you and that. And when they do, especially it's people that you classed as mates, that's when you can, it's like, it hurts both. So it's like people respond to that with violence. It's like the amount of people that are probably sat in prison right now over some silly little thing. It's probably even one of their mates that they've hurt or killed or whatever over a small debt, which is probably about a month's wages or even less. Probably fucking, I know there's some people in prison over a tenner right now, £10, and you sat wasting 20 years over something that you could have earned in an hour on the free wheel. But because of your ego and this bullshit mentality that everyone else is pushing, that we've got to be tough and got to be gangster, you let the fucking dark energy take over and you went and did something stupid. And now you got to sit there for a lot of years sweating in a tiny little box around with a load of agitated, depressed people and in prison. So you think it's bad out here, you go in prison, that's where all the real chimps are, man. God, it's windy. Fuck it, you're just gonna have to deal with the wind, man. Yeah, but it started to bleed through already into our countryside, yeah, because a couple people I've caught with knives. Well, why you got a knife down here? So what are you scared of in the countryside? So I said, you'll get scared one day, and something that would have just turned out to be you getting a punch and going home and having a laugh about it will be you sat in prison for 7 years because you fucking stabbed someone or something, you know what I mean? Or, and another thing, people think, oh, I'm gonna get him in the leg so I ain't gonna kill him. So no, you've got arteries and shit all over the body, man. Even if it's a little titch of a blade, it'll still kill you. Fuck North Korea. That's what I'm going to be doing a fair bit about knives and all that violence, man, because people need to learn. Let me hold you a sec, because it's a bit breezy. People need to learn the country is the country. Keep the country sweet, at least. I know we can't do nothing about the cities because they're too far gone, but when you're in a place where there's no one who's violent, why do you need to protect yourself? And don't be the ones to start being violent down there, for fuck's sake, because we do things differently in the country. We'll just name and shame you. I don't give a fuck. You know how they have all this anti-snitch culture in the fucking city. It's like, no, someone wants to come and fucking do something to my family or house, guess what I'm phoning? Guess what I'm phoning? I ain't a gangster. I just like to look like one. I would like to look like one. I want to look like Mr. T. I want to be shiny as a motherfucker, but I don't want to do no harm to nobody. And what I want to do now, let me flick the chain out for my fucking, just looking shiny on the internet, you know what I mean? Shine on them bitches, why not? Don't buy bracelets, buy a chain, yeah, because that shit you ain't got a fucking force. This stuff I'm always trying to bring it up to camera level, you know what I mean? Look at that, look it. But yeah, Royce Rolla, I'm going to finish my roach in peace. That's another one done. It might have been a bit scattered, but you'll get what I was on about. Take it easy, I'll see you in the next one.